Go over and under our target race pace cadence and power. What we then move into is what I think is the harder part. Solid, tasty little brick workouts. Trainiacs, good morning. Still just, I'd say 85% getting over this cold. So 45 minutes on the bike, 15 minutes on the treadmill, building up to race pace of just under a 7-minute mile, about a 4:30 per kilometer. And then within that, I did some hypoxic training where I breathed through my nose, even at race pace. It sucked. More on that in a future video. So a workout that we're doing occasionally right now, about 3 to 4 months out from race season, is over-unders. And what we're looking to do is go over and under our target race pace cadence and power. And there's 3 reasons that you want to do this. The first is that during the course of a race, our cadence is inconsistent. As we shift down, as we shift up, as we climb hills, as we take corners, our cadence is going up and down. Same with power. Hills, shifting, cornering, surging, wind, gusts here and there. None of that's consistent, but for some reason, most of us hop on the bike trainer and we do our target power, we do our target cadence, and we don't change. So the third reason that we want to do these is because we want to build ourselves as an all-around good cyclist. We're not just looking to be a good cyclist in that 90 to 95 cadence at a 205 watts kind of power. We want to build fitness and the ability to surge, to slow down, to spin hard, to spin fast, to spin easy, and not have it take much out of our body, because the name of the game in triathlon is to bike as quick as you can while saving yourself for the run. So the more we can do to make sure that the bike isn't taking a ton of energy out of us, the better we're gonna be for the overall race. So here's the over-under workout that we've been doing over the last 6 weeks or so. You can do it with either a power meter or just rate of perceived exertion. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna link to 2 videos that I've done that'll help you figure out what your race pace is and how to calculate your power zones. So this workout can be done anywhere from an hour long if you're training for a sprint distance, up to 2.5 hours long if you're training for a half Ironman. And you make the changes just by changing how long the warm-up is, how long the cool down is, and how many repetitions of this cycle we go through. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna warm up anywhere from about 5 to 25 minutes, and then after that warm-up, we're gonna get into this protocol. And the protocol is to do 3 to 4 minutes over your race pace. So in my case, my target race pace is around 205 watts. So I'm doing 4 minutes at about 240. At the end of that 4 minutes, I do 1 minute way over my race pace, making sure that I don't dip under 300 watts. Then here's where it gets really tough, is instead of cooling down after that 1 minute at the over 300 watts, I go and do another 4 minute chunk at 240. So I'm not even close to recovering because I'm still well over race pace. And then another 1 minute chunk at over 300. So it's 4 at 240, 1 at 300 or more, 4 at 240, 1 at 300 or more, and then you can go under and cool down for 5 minutes. So that's the overpower. We're getting into that zone where we're increasing our top end and making ourselves stronger, because it's really, really difficult. And how you end up extending that is by doing that cycle 2 times, 3 times, 4 times with that 5 minute rest in between. It ends up being absolutely brutal, but we're not done. So that takes care of the over-under on the power. What we then move into is what I think is the harder part, messing around with the cadence. After one of those 5 minute sections where we've cooled down and regrouped, we get into a series of 6 minute sections where we're messing around with the cadence. And what we're doing is we're taking our power up to around 230 watts, so it's still over race pace. We're still doing an over, but where it gets really hard is of the 4 6-minute sections, we do the first one with a cadence of around 60. We do the second one at our target race cadence of around 90 to 95. We do the third one at a low cadence of around 60 again, and then we do the fourth one, which I think is the hardest, at a target cadence of 110, really spinning up those revolutions per minute. In between, we're taking 3-minute rest to regroup so that we can finish that 6-minute section and hopefully not email your coach and fire him. Pat. So there you go, Trainiacs. That is over-unders. It's gonna build an immense amount of fitness, not just in that sweet spot that we like to get into as triathletes, but at all different cadences, all different powers, and it's gonna make you a better cyclist all around. It's gonna end up taking less out of you during the race when you're on the bike, and you're gonna be fresher for the run, and that's where you gain a ton of time. If you want to see those 2 videos where I talk about figuring out your FTP and how to apply it to certain zones, check out the videos here and here. If you aren't yet... Hi, Mel.
Sorry.
If you aren't yet subscribed, please do so. And if you are an existing Trainiac, share this with your favorite training partner. Now I have to fire Mel because she got in the shot.